don't you do it. No, happy Christopher, don't you do it. The only Christopher we acknowledge is Christopher Wallace. And if you don't know who Christopher Wallace is, shame on you. Hi guys, it's your historian homie Toya, and I'm here to give you 3 ways to celebrate Indigenous People Day. So happy Indigenous People Day. Maybe it's like good, and I hope you're having a good Indigenous People Day. Whatever one that you like, okay? So Indigenous People Day is really a counter celebration to the original day, which was Christopher Columbus Day. Yeah, that guy, the explorer who didn't know how to explore. It has been reclaimed by many states and cities and universities as Indigenous People Day. And it's really just a celebration of Native Americans and their culture and their history, and recognizing them as the original stewards of the land that a lot of us occupy. So let's get right into it. 3 ways to properly celebrate Indigenous People Day. The first way is not to say the C word, the C name. You know what I mean? Don't you do it. No, happy Christopher, don't you do it. The only Christopher we acknowledge is Christopher Wallace. And if you don't know who Christopher Wallace is, shame on you. Honestly. So that's number 1. The second way you can celebrate this day is by going to native-land.ca to find out the indigenous people that occupy the land that you're on. So it's a really great website. You can type in your address, and the map zooms in and it will tell you what tribe or native people lived on that land originally, and they'll tell you the language. Sometimes they'll give you a link to their website if they have a website, and it's really great and a wonderful resource, so you should definitely check that out. If you use it, go and down below in the comments and let me know what indigenous peoples occupy the land you are on right now, okay? Then, the third and final way to celebrate Indigenous People Day is to do a land acknowledgement. And it can be really simple, but just acknowledging, kind of like a prayer. If you're having an event or you're eating your food or something, just taking a moment to acknowledge that this land that you're on was occupied by other people. So a great Indigenous acknowledgement that I have done before goes like this. We would like to acknowledge that we are on the territory of, and then you can insert the indigenous land. So for me right now in LA, it's Togava. I believe that's how you say it. So I would start with, we would like to recognize that we are on the territory of Toya people. We recognize and respect indigenous people as the original stewards of this land, and we are thankful. And, you can do a moment of silence and, move on with your day and recognize that. So, yeah, those are 3 ways you can celebrate Indigenous People Day. A lot of states and cities and universities have no longer acknowledged Christopher Columbus Day, and they have Indigenous People Day. So it's great. Comment below. Let me know what people, go to the website, let me know what people occupy the land that you're on, because that's all cool to find out. And then also let me know how you feel about my suggestions and what you do on Indigenous People Day. How are you going to celebrate? Thank you for watching. Love your historian homie Toya.